So, these are the two pictures. Just for context, this is the real picture of Alex Pretty, and this is the one that MSNow, as we like to call morose simpletons now. I've also heard people call them BS now, but this is the picture they presented of Alex Pretty, as they tell you not to believe your eyes and ears from the administration. You literally cannot believe your eyes and ears in what they share. They did everything from puffing out his chest, to making his neck thicker, to fixing his Adam's apple, fixing his jawline, fixing his underbite, fixing his droopy eyes, making his eyebrows better, making his face more round, fixing his ears, giving him his hand. I could just go on and on with this guy. Fixed his nose, because in this picture you can tell if it was from a profile view, he's got a huge beak nose. But I digress. The reason why they do this is because it's basic psychology, okay? People who are more attractive are easier to sympathize with. And that's why you always hear with, like, when a beautiful girl is unalived or hurt by some horrible person, and you see a picture of them, they're young and they're beautiful, it hits harder. You're like, God, she's so young, she's so pretty. You know, there was so much potential, there's so much loss. This is just a way to manipulate your brain. That's it. So while they deal in propaganda and they tell you that the administration is dealing in propaganda, it's a little hypocritical when they're the ones who are dealing in propaganda, especially since Obama's the one who repealed the Smith-Mundt Act, which is what kept news stations from dealing in propaganda. But anyways, with that said, if the media is on your side, you're not part of the resistance, okay? You're part of the propaganda. The mainstream media is the propaganda machine. And if you're buying into everything they say and you're not checking other sources, especially in this day and age when they're not the only source of news, you're sheeping. You're sheeping out on them. I don't know what else to say. You're just doing what they're telling you to do. So, yeah. Does this look like the same guy to you? Because this is the guy who had a gun and fought police and got shot. Had a gun that probably was accidentally discharged because it was a crappy SIG 9mm. Nines are for women and pussies. That's what my dad always used to say. But anyways, any gun, I don't care what kind of gun it is, you don't bring it to impede officers. And if you have a gun on you and you make police contact, legal or not, you tell them, unless you have a death sentence. And then you starfish out. You don't fight them, okay? Plain and simple.